when you get your head blown off, man.
Yeah, hey.
But the point is, just because a gun's pointed at you doesn't mean it doesn't exist or it's not real, because you don't know, all right? Because just because of your ignorances, or I should say, or what you don't know, does not make the Most High not real, man. All right? He's real whether you believe in him or you don't. Okay? Just like that gun right behind your head is real whether you know it or not. Yeah, with real bullets, man. All right? So that's the thing. The scriptures always point out. I always like to use. It doesn't matter what you believe. The Most High is true. Okay, it don't matter. Who the hell are you anyway, man?
And be like, well, prove to me the Most High exists.
Yeah.
You can't prove to somebody that the Most High exists. And which one does it do? Well, the spiritual world take a selfie with the Most High. It's like you use your phone every day. And what make your phone work is through satellites. You can't see the signal. Does that mean it's not there? People are just stupid.
Hey man, so he said the carnal mind is enmity with the Most High.
That's right. I got 2 more verses. It says, seek out of the book of the Lord and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want to make. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered. And he hath cast a lot from them. And he hath cast a lot for them. And his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. For generation to generation, they shall dwell therein.
Most High used different men as different vessels. You know, he gave Isaiah a portion of prophecy. He gave Obadiah a portion of prophecy. He gave Jeremiah a portion of prophecy. John the Revelator, a portion of prophecy. So he said he divided them by line, because that way man cannot boast. That's why we read, was that 1 Corinthians 12 chapter, 2 Corinthians 12 chapter, it speaks about we being the members of Yahweh Shai's body. Yahweh Shai is the head, and you know, the elect represents other parts of the body. You know, that's why scriptures say, if your eye offend you, pluck it out. If someone with your hand offends you, cut it off. Because somebody teaches something contrary to what the book say, you gotta kick that dude out the camp. You start teaching like Esau can make it.
Or about the Talmud.
Smack down on hell. Super smack down on hell and shit.
When he got kicked out.
Start making
the Talmud was
that Yahweh Shai took the parable. Yahweh Shai took a parable about the Talmud. But you know, that's why he was cast out, because he wasn't part of that body of Yahweh Shai. You know, he was cast out. So, you know, that's how the Most High operate. He gives certain blessings upon different brothers. Like, one brother may have so much knowledge, the next brother, he may not have as much knowledge as the one brother, but the Most High gave him high, strong faith. You know, because at the end of the day, it's not the knowledge that's going to save you. It's the faith in the knowledge that's going to save you. You know?
Yeah. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully.
Wait, it says, nor handling the word of the Most High and craftiness. Because you got certain men that'll take this word, they was taught the right way, and they have the right teachings, but they want to take the same teaching, and you know, they want to take the same teachings and flip it and try to throw people off, like saying we don't know what the mark of the beast is, or we don't know the name of the Most High. Like give you Nate. They had a old video. He breaking down the name of the Most High. Then now he's saying we don't know. So he handling the word of the Most High, you know, and deceitfulness. Yeah.
It says, I want to read real quick.
Yeah.
You were saying about Most High gives certain men a certain portion of knowledge. Check this out. It says, 1 Corinthians 4 and 7. I'm stopping at verse 6. And these things, brethren, I have in figure transferred to myself and to Apollos for your sakes, that ye might learn in us not to think of men above that which is written, that no one can be puffed up for one against another.
Yeah, don't want to be puffed up, because Scripture speaks about knowledge puffing up. Because when a lot of times a person learns something, they just start thinking they it. But you got to remember, the knowledge belongs to the Most High, and he lends it out to you to bring forth fruit. Like there's a saying, the more you learn, the more you realize, the less you know. So there's another scripture, there's a scripture that say that the greater thou become, the more humble thyself.
Verse 7. For who maketh thee to differ from another? And what hast thou that thou didst not receive?
It says, what hast thou that thou did not receive? Now the key word is receive. When something is received to you, meaning it was given to you. Given to you by who? The Most High. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We receive it through the Most High, through Yahushua, to bring forth fruit.
And what hast thou that thou didst not receive? That's the one thing. He said that for a reason. He said, don't be puffed up. He said, what you got that you didn't receive? In other words, the knowledge you got, the Most High gave it to you. You didn't get it on your own. Now, if thou didst receive it, if you was given it, why doest thou glory as if thou hadst not received it? You got it on your own.
Yeah, like as if you just sat down and you were. You just sat down. You just sat down and you just studied so hard. You figured this thing out. Like what's that scripture in St. John speaks about spirit quickening?
Yeah, 6:6.
I get that real quick. That's a good scripture too.
That's one of my favorites.
Okay.
John 3 and 27. John answered and said, a man can receive nothing except it be given him from heaven.
See? I show you that it comes from the Most High. That's why you can't possibly be proud. Now you read about Ecclesiastes with King Solomon. The Most High made King Solomon wiser than any man that ever lived on the earth. And King Solomon, King Solomon, he had to experience these things. The Most High gave him these experiences to see what's folly, why people glory, and what's really folly. People that have riches, people that have everything a man could desire. And the Most High have him experience these things and gave him the wisdom behind it.
Right.
I get that
This is St. John 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Now the spirit is what? The spirit is going to his knowledge. And quickeneth means to make alive. So it says the spirit that quickeneth, go ahead.
The flesh profited nothing.
The flesh profited nothing, meaning you didn't get this because, through your whole life, you just always was advanced. So you just so happen to open up the scriptures and start putting one and one together was two. No, it's the Most High that give it to you. Scriptures say, well, Yahushua said, ask of the Most High in his name, and you should receive it. And you gotta do it in righteousness and humbly. Because there's another scripture that say some preach Yahushua in envy and strife. So you got some that only want this knowledge just so they could bring forth certain men so they can collect tithes. What's the word?
Monetary gain.
Yeah, monetary gain. That's Nate motives. To get monetary gain. So the Most High give it to the lowly, not the one that's proud.
Yep.
Go got this morning.
I got a precept for you.
Plus, you have to be taught.
Yeah, you have to be taught. Yeah.
In order for the Lord to allow you to actually, advance to a certain state.
There's always a foundation. You know what I'm saying? There's a foundation point, and then the Lord will work with you. There's always a foundation, and that foundation got to be taught. Like you go to school, go to first grade, and they call that arithmetic. You learn reading, writing, and math. Then from there you learn, more typical math, language arts.
But yeah, so, I got a book for you. He said, they just don't wake up and say, you get the truth. Yeah. He said, the scripture say that the spirit quickeneth, but the flesh is weak. So it's a proof that the Most High, right? St. John chapter 15, verse 16, it says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name,
in Yahushua's name. Because Israel, when Yahushua spilled his blood on the cross, he prayed for all Israel. But when he returned, he's only coming back for the elect. But the ones that die here, they're going to have to receive peace on the other side, but they're going to have to die here first. So he said everything you receive, everything you want to receive something, you got to receive it through Yahushua's name. Because technically the Most High, he's not dealing with Israel. The Most High dealing with Yahushua dealing with Israel. So that's why I said he purchased us through his blood. Now we belong unto Yahushua.
said that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it to you.
Yeah, it said whatsoever. Spiritual things. Now, you're not gonna, pray for a pair of Jordans. Like you hit the lottery, so you get the pair of Jordans. Like, that's worldly things. You got to pray for things that will build you up spiritually.
Right. Got something for you, because you made a statement. You made a statement saying you died for all Israel, but when you come back, you're going to deliver the elect. The rest of us have to get it. The brother made a statement saying he died for all Israel, but when he come back, he going to deliver the elect. But the other rest of Israel going to get it on the other side. We have the scripture on that. This is Isaiah chapter 29. I'll start from verse 23. But when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands in the midst of them, they shall sanctify my name. It's happening in the kingdom. It's happening now on a certain level, but in the kingdom. And sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear the Lord of Israel. They also that err in spirit shall come to understanding, and they that murmur shall learn doctrine.
That's us, because at one point, we always, had that nigga, being on the other side, had that nigga mentality. They said he that errs, most times don't give him knowledge. That's why the scripture speaks about the sure mercies of David. Because technically, we all committed sin worthy unto death. But, Most High still had mercy on us through Yahushua, gave us this knowledge, gave us a second chance.
This is Isaiah 28, verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Right, read that again, one more time.
Right, it says, whom shall he teach knowledge?
Right, whom shall he teach? And he's talking about the Most High. The whom is talking about a member of the elect. Go ahead.
Right, it says,
that show you that wisdom and knowledge and understanding is given to you. It says, whom shall he teach?
Right, it says, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
So it said, them that is weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. Right? Because when you come into the faith, you gotta go through a spiritual cleansing. You gotta unlearn everything that you picked up in the world that's contrary to the faith. So you become a new baby. Get rid of the old man. That's why you had the account with Nicodemus. Yahushua told him for him to receive eternal life, he has to be born again. He took it literally that he got to, like, if he had to go back to his mother's wombs, literally. But you got to come out the wombs of the scriptures, because the Bible references the scriptures as also being your a kin woman and also being your mother. So you got to come out the womb of the scriptures, the matrix of the scriptures.
It said, verse 10, it says, for precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little.
That's why we jump around, because that's how the scriptures is broken down. It's like, it says here a little, there a little, because the Most High speaks in puzzles. But he opened up his secrets unto his servants, they elect, the righteous.
Right, it says, for with stammering lips and another tongue will we speak to this people. It says, to whom he said, this is the rest.
So it says, to whom he said, this is the rest, meaning peace. Because you got Jake, I'll get on Romans 11 and 7, you got Jake looking for peace. And they try to find peace in America, but they can't find it. So they convince themselves that they have peace. If you gotta convince yourself you have peace, then you're not at peace. That's why it's known as the American dream. For you to be in the dream, you gotta be what? You gotta be asleep. So these people that walk by, they all asleep. They sleepers. They zombies.
Yeah, as you say that, you're right, man, because they give you that. I saw some of this on the study. The elites set it up on purpose. They use that word hope. That's one of their key phrases, and they know hope. They know Jake loves that word hope. So it works good on these people, but then also works all over the whole country. And they always give that hope of what you can be. They always say that you can be a doctor or a lawyer or one of these high positions. Where the reality is to be a doctor or a lawyer or a general president of the United States, that they try to program you can do when you're little. That's all a dream, man. Especially to the 12 tribe, to the so-called blacks, to the Native Americans, because they have a glass ceiling, and for you to be a part of that predominant positions, I guess, in the government or in society, you got to sell out. You got to sell your soul. So basically, the dream is false. When you come into the reality, you come in and you basically join the damn cult, man. It's a satanic system. So the brother's right, it is a dream. They sell you nothing but false reality, man. And you can be this, you can be that, but you can't be that, man. You got to be at the highest place, to own a big business, and to live a life the way you can, and to be rich. You got to do something to get that, man.
Yeah, and the scriptures say, pretty much not verbatim. When you serve the Most High, then you receive success. By serving the Lord, that's how we're going to receive success. But we're not going to receive success on this side. That's why the Most High, he's going to destroy America. Because you can't build something holy or something that's polluted. I get on Revelation 11,
Psalms 126:1. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion.
Right. The Lord has turned the captivity of Zion. Zion is interchangeable with Israel. You get that, bro?
Yeah. This is it.
No, it's brought on the camera. You got the rotation. But no, that's who Israel, so-called Negro, so-called Spanish, the people of Native American descent. The people who they call minorities. That's Zion.
Yeah.
But Zion means monument. The monument means to remember. So the Most High is going to remember Israel.
When the Lord delivered again the captivity of Zion, we were like them that dream.
Right. It said I'm sorry, read it again.
When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion.
So the Most High is going to turn again the captivity of Zion when Yahweh shall return, crack through the clouds, and delivered Israel through the chariots. and it's gonna happen quick. Scripture says as a twinkling of an eye, as a blink. Go ahead.
Then we were like them that dream.
Meaning, what's that scripture? I'm sorry. And day of prosperity, because when we cross over to the kingdom, we're gonna be living so much in peace. Like this, us being on this side is gonna be like a dream. We're not even gonna think about it no more. You know, it's not gonna be on our minds. It's like a nightmare. You wake up from a bad nightmare.
No, it's literally, I always think about that.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a nightmare. You woke up and go about your day.
Because look, what's this time compared to the kingdom of heaven, man?
Yeah.
Because that's forever, man. When we wake up out of this and realize that I mean, it's so far reality, but it's still a dream as far as what it is.
That's like what the scripture say in the book of Job, where it says it speaks about like a dream, and fly away like a dream.
Yeah.
You know how when you're sleeping you have a dream, but then you wake up and you kind of forget what it was about. That's like that's what it's gonna be like in America. It's gonna be like a dream you had, and once you woke up, you forgot about it. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna always be in the records, but we ain't never gonna dwell in it, man. We're gonna be like, we in the kingdom now. They ain't gonna be moping around, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're gonna, through the Spirit, I believe, there's gonna be, of course, it's gonna be holidays with the Most High destroying holy days. But we're gonna be holy days, but it's not gonna. We're not gonna dwell on it. We're not gonna dwell on like, damn, man. We're gonna be living so good. We're not gonna think about it at all. You got this.
Sirach 11 verse 25. In the day of prosperity, there is a forgetfulness of affliction.
But that's when we in the kingdom. So in the day of prosperity, there's a forgetfulness, Because right now, we in affliction. When we get to the kingdom, it's gonna be a forgetfulness of affliction. Right. Yeah.
It says, in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity.
Right now we're in day of affliction. Because at one point, the Most High, He gave us peace, but Israel kept going off. He allowed He gave the power to the nation to take us down.
Okay, this is Acts 14, verse 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, so before we receive much peace, we're gonna receive much pain, much suffering, much tribulation. Because you can't grow without pain. Yeah, you gotta become. Cause what come out of pain? Growth. Like if you didn't do push-ups in years, what happened? 20 push-ups, 50 push-ups, 100 push-ups. You wake up the next day, you're gonna be sore. That's a part of your body growing. It's true. Or like even emotional pain. You go through something that hit you hard, it